to hop in this morning. I want to encourage you. I want to talk to you about building a bookkeeping business and how shifting our mindset to making sure we're treating our business like a business can have huge implications for us. And I wanted to give you some practical steps that you could do as of today and this weekend, as you move into the weekend, what we can do to begin to treat our bookkeeping business like a business, even if you may not have your first client yet, or you may have a few. I know I kind of hovered around the 2 to 3 clients for a while until I really built confidence under myself and said, okay, I'm going to do this thing. So what I want to talk to you about just for a few minutes is what can we do to treat our business like a real business? The first thing that we can do is we can make sure we've named our business. So don't get too overwhelmed about naming it. Just think of something simple, but yet name it. You can always use your last name if you need to. You could say Watkins Financial Services, Watkins Bookkeeping Services. You don't have to get too creative if you don't want to. The main thing is I don't want you to get hung up here. I don't want you to stop here. A lot of people stop here and get overwhelmed. So I don't want you to do that. I want you to name your business. Once you name it, we need to tell people what your name is. We need to tell people you're in business. So I'm not necessarily going to walk up to somebody and say, hey, my business is added all up. You want me to do your books for you. But knowing in your mind that you have a name for your business, it builds confidence for yourself. Okay. Not only that, when we name something, it gives it life. If you've ever had a child, if you've ever had a pet animal, when you give a name to that child, it gives them life. It gives them personality. You're naming that child. Same thing happens with our business. When we name our business, we're proclaiming that we are a business, we are open, we are here, we're going to serve you. So one of the things we can do is just make sure that we have a business name. Now, of course, you can go through the technical things. I won't go into a lot of detail with them because you can figure this out. I am sure we're all very smart here. But of course, getting a federal tax ID number for your business through the IRS.gov. It takes just a second to do it. Make sure your name before you do that is official with the state, so that the reason you do the state name first is to make sure the name's not taken, because you hate to do an EIN number with the name and then you can't make it legal with the state for the business license. So do the state business license first, then your EIN number. And the reason I recommend for you to do an EIN number, even if you're going to be a sole proprietor, is you don't want to release your social whenever you have to 1099 your clients for the income that they've paid you. The EIN number, you can just put that on your 1099s and it kind of protects your identity some. So those are the kind of legal things that you can do. And then once you have that EIN number, go open a business bank account. Get you a business bank account. Even if you put just $100 in there, open that business bank account, because you know that you're going to end up receiving income from a client and you need to have somewhere to put the money in the bank at. So these are just kind of legal steps that we can take, but yet they're powerful. It's Friday morning. You can go do this today. Like, it could take about 30, 40 minutes to go get this done. So I encourage you to make your business official. And what happens is once we make our business official, then we will be more likely to communicate to people that we're in business. And that's one thing I like to encourage my students to do, and remind them that when we're out and about, we need to make sure we're plugging our business, not in a scammy way, but small talk, letting people know that I'm in business, I'm in business as a bookkeeper. And because what's the main thing most people ask you is, what do you do for a living? Well, if you're working still a 9 to 5 and then you're building your bookkeeping business, what you could say there is, well, I'm really beginning to expand my bookkeeping business. And that's what I intend to do within the next year or so, do that full time. So that's what I'm doing, kind of steer people towards your bookkeeping, that's what you're wanting to grow and invest in and make it happen. So you've got this, you can do this. So if you have the name of your businesses already, if you already have your name of your business, make sure you post it here below this video, because I love to read the names. I love to see the names and just encourage you. So let me know if you don't know what your name is. Post below some ideas that you're thinking about, and all of us really bright women in here can kind of brainstorm with you and help you come up with a name.